Do you think it's really important for a young musician to have interests outside of music, to read, to educate themselves, so that you aren't just focused on those last 10 minutes when you have to practice?
Absolutely. I think it's essential that first we're humans. We have great examples in the cello world, Pablo Casals and Yo-Yo Ma being the first two that spring to mind, of people that when you think of them, sure, you think of what they did for the cello, but you cannot escape what they did for the people around them in a very big way. And they were both incredibly warm, incredibly warm personalities who really care about leaving the world a better place. And it brings not only good things in the things that they do for that specifically, but it also brings an amazing humanity to the music they make and the art they create, that it makes it, I think, even more powerful and in a way transcends technique. Which is amazing because Pablo Casals also was the one who gave us technique, really. And we've taken it a long way since then, but he's really the cellist who gave us technique. So, yes, for that reason alone, it's already powerful. But also, what are you saying to people with your music if there's nothing behind it? Are you just saying that you can play fast, that you can play in tune? I mean, those are nice things, but I can listen to Heifetz doing that. You know, I want to know who you are. I want to know why you do what you do. And not that everyone has to be a social activist. Maybe you just love movies. Maybe you just love running or food or something. But I think it's very important to be a human first.
Well, saying something through your music is essential, but what does that really mean?
For me, that means letting yourself care. Letting yourself really care on every level, not just about perfection. And maybe it's finding what your idea of perfection is. Every once in a while, someone does come along who blows our minds with the sheer level of technical prowess. And once in a blue moon, very, very blue moon, like deep blue, someone comes along who changes the world by doing that. Usually, that's not what happens. So you can play the instrument really well. That's great. People are excited when they watch you. They'll remember you for a while, but that's not a lasting thing. It's very hard to be someone who revolutionizes the world sheerly through technique. So, or even the music world. So saying something to me is about looking at every level of the music you choose to play and how you choose to play it and how involved you are in making that happen and how it happens. You know, are you just playing concerts in a concert hall? Are you playing concerts for people who haven't heard the music before? Is that important to you? What is really important to you and what is your passion? And that will start to, I think, give an impression to people. And these are all factors. These are all factors. The places you choose to play, the people you play with, the music you play and how you play it. These are all things that give people an impression of you and of what you do, which they take with them. And you know, I would love for people to walk away thinking that, you know, they've had an experience that is uplifting, that shares some of the human spirit and inspires them to think about what they do in a new way. That they go and they have had an emotional and maybe even spiritual experience